let us continue playing Halcyon 6. When we last left off, another wave of troll ships have been sent out, but we are now getting to a stage of having far too much fuel, I'm noticing. But also being able to build tier 3 ships. We have a number of crew on board. We just need some more dark matter to come in. We also need some more materials, of course. This is probably going to be our next overall goal. Head down to here with a fleet and see if we can work something out. We also need to go and send fleets to go and deal with these two troll encampments here. One of them's gone quite a way away, but we'll deal with that in a moment or two. So, let's spin time on for a bit, because we also have you lot arriving. We're 8 days away from the experiments being finished as well. Let's just see what happens here. Collective fleet. Extremely volatile AI with a history of violence against humankind stemming from before the Federation's founding. Normally only highly trained Federation diplomats ever communicate with it, but considering the current reality, this task will fall to you. Proceed with caution. Hi guys, nice to see some of you are still alive. What with that alien invasion you're experiencing? Thanks. I'm just checking in, really. I've been picking up some of your distress signals. Disturbing stuff. I'm a little surprised you're concerned about human well-being. Why wouldn't I be? I love humans. The more humans, the better, I say. I'm part human myself. Or rather, most of my body's well part human, at least. Though I guess that's a strange thing to say. Oops. Sorry the way you're talking. It's a new demeanor I'm trying out. Do you like it? I suppose. I'm pretty sure you'll grow to enjoy this affection over time. The testing has been off the charts. Oh, that's good. I was just swinging by to see how you were doing. Swing by Tridrensis sometimes. Okay, so we now have collective space in our territory, which... interesting. Let's just check the queue here. So we're 1 day away from a few things happening. With the help of their supervising officer, the dark matter pilfer has successfully replicate warp fuel. Shrub is shaken up from the dark matter injections. Its services are convinced it will make a full recovery. Alright, that might be why we picked up so much fuel then. Alright, so let's spin time on until we get that done. Little Debbie makes some materials. Dark matter recreation has now been done. So, we have a fair amount of stuff here. I think what we now need to do... cancel the materials generation for the time being. Cancel... well, Kairos fine to do that. Agen's fine to do that. Let's have Dylan's go and do this. And then let's go and deal with this thing. So, remove that ship, add the thing finder. So this is our tier 2 fleet. We're going to send that off to Gruss, see what this mission's all about. And hope stuff happens. Launch the fleet. Might as well repair that since it's cheap enough. Okay, we've started the Gruss system approach, sir. We should have trill visuals any second now. All hands prepare for combat. Quick scan of the hull integrity of the two fleets. The pirate fleet is likely to be eliminated in a matter of minutes without intervention. However, pirate combat methodology suggests they'll do some hull damage to the opposing troll before their demise. We're not monsters, Ensign. Bring the fleet in. We'll fight them now and save those pirates. Yeah, we might as well try this. Group lock seg. Snurk. Nerk. Troll engineering ships, troll science ships, sector scanner results. Mysterious anomaly nearby is outpouring feelings of relaxation and reassurance. Oh dear. Well, we're up against 2 tier 3 ships. This is probably not going to go too well, but let's have a try. Engage the enemy. So, what's our plan for this? I didn't actually equip craft properly for this, did I? Okay, well, let's start with a stasis lock on the middle one. So we know they're still weak to hull breach, which is probably still the best thing we can do about them. Let's try for some weapons disruption. Not effective. And I guess we're on to deconstruction. Alright, we'll try this. We need to do some damage. And we have hit the hull breach. That, however, has hurt. Portal cannon. Disabling strike. Not effective. And we are taking some damage. Alright. Deconstruction. You know what? Let's put some adaptive armor up. Regurgitate. I'm not sure that's done anything, but we'll live with it. Let's try and knock your engines down. Not dying today, thank you very much. Okay. So we can exploit the hull breach. So I think we should. 313. Now, can we exploit the engines down? Nope, we can inflict it again. Bullseye. Okay, Flak Barrage, that'll exploit it. Do some damage. 443. We've got some damage coming in. Torture. Might have been a mistake to go for this one in all fairness, but if we can get round to that turn, we should have this. So I could stasis lock, but we might as well even just try for the kill here. Or I put another round of adaptive armor up. Alright, stasis lock. If that misses, then we're fine with it, but... Critical condition. Critical condition. Alright. Repair. Get a little bit of regeneration going. Alright, we need to kill things now, so let's deal with this thing. More regeneration armor. Middle one falls. Okay. Now we can make a start on things. Broadside salvo. Oh, nope, can't do that just yet. Where's my deconstruction go? Critical condition again. Alright. Engines down. Good shimmying. Alright, heal. Alright, we know weapon disruption is not effective, but we need to do something. Exploit the engine down. Alright, basically finished. Cauterize... Let's not cauterize the hull. We're fine for the moment. We need to finish things off. Alright, one down. Just the last tier 3 ship to go. Okay, engines down. Let's exploit it. 373. Regurgitating. Stasis lock. Alright, a little bit of extra delay. Torture. Engines down and more deconstruction. Not effective that time. Alright. More regeneration. Broadside salvo. And immediately exploit it. 268. Back to critical condition again. Should be able to repair that in truth, but let's try Solar Flare. Alright, so we knocked their aim down. Let's see if we can disable him again. Death from above. And we'll exploit the sensor down. 362. Okay, we dealt with a tier 3 ship. If we have to deal with the pirates now, I'm not going to be happy. Battle is won. 788. We gained a fair bit of equipment from that. Some tier 3 stuff, which I should really be equipping on. Federation Fleet. I don't know what angle you're playing here, but know that the partnership with the independence-loving renegades and tyranny eradicators will never bow down to the authoritarian, vertical-oriented hierarchy you call the Federation. Thanks, you say thanks? Oh sure, go ahead and try to play coy. Everyone knows that Troll are clearly a Federation-grown biological race made to convince pirates to demobilize. Ensign, get us out of here. I'm tired of listening to this. Hey, we got a few things. And we gained a little bit of a reward from that. That wasn't necessarily worth it. But we have 2 new level 7s. So that's a start. Counselor training. What's counselor training give us? Science and tactical. Meditation boost, or we can stick with the power. Improve the cloak. I think we gotta go with this. Agen? I don't see Agen as a counselor for anybody involved. I mean, could you go to Agen and seriously expect psychological help? I've talked myself into this. Welcome aboard, Counselor Agen. And since I can't get any additional stuff there, we will have crowd control. Unlocks for Doom Cannon! Meanwhile, Marishan. We can either go with Counselor Training or Advanced Science. And I think we're going Advanced Science. For science! And after that, we go to here. So this is Stasis Lock 2, which has been a really useful ability thus far. Okay, return home. Dark matter creation in 1 day. That also is a fleet heading to Farah. Okay, so we've got a lot of dark matter now. We still need to build a ship hangar for tier 3 though, and that needs more materials, which we're close. We're just not there yet. So I think the plan is we need to start saving some of our people right now. So we have that one up there, which we can't do a lot about. We're going to lose that in how long? 20 days to defend Medis, 22 days to defend Mektar. Alright, I think we're going to go here then. We will... I think we'll repair that, and we'll see if we can do internal repairs as we go. Oh, actually, no, actually, we're going to have to do this. Repair, repair. And send them off. Okay, continuing to make materials. Let us engage the enemy. Tier 2, Tier 2. Have them outnumbered. Let's go for it. Okay, so Warp Atomic Structure 2. Oh, Stasis Lock 2. We're going to go Stasis Lock. Okay, next up, let's go for Meditation Boost. Counselor Agen, what do you have to say about this? I think still the plan is engines down. We'll try and do some stuff there. Missed. Broadside. Do some hull breaching. Do some portal cannoning. And then I think we're just going to kill you. If we get through this without being hit, I think we are genuinely just going to go to the next one. can potentially disable it, so we'll go Death from Above. Yep, we've got a disable on. So we have a real chance of this then. Does about the same, so we'll have a go at trying to knock its sensors out. And since it is, we will focus beam and exploit it. 501. 150, and then we will inflict some countermeasures to make it vulnerable. Temporal distortion. A little bit of damage, we're not too worried about that. We are going to bullseye though. Nice. Put some adaptive armor up. And then I think we're just going to go kill it. Well, alright, we're going to deconstruct it. Battle is won. Alright, view the facility. Can't do much here, and we don't want to use crew on that in that regards. We might want to do things here, because to get some more materials faster. So let's go and deal with this fleet now. Okay, engage. So we have a tier 1 and a tier 2. This should not present too great a problem for us. Again, we're going to disable you. Slow you down because we know the other one will do less damage. In fact, it might even be worth just attacking that. Yeah, crippling shot. Engines down. Flat barrage. Exploit the engines staying down. Try to knock the sensors out. And since they are out, focus beam. Brew pods for some healing. Broadside salvo. .61, and I don't have a triple shot because for some reason I've set this up a while back to just be single targets. Should probably think about changing that soon. Gonna heal up for the sake of it. Okay. So just this little tier 1 ship left. Which has evaded us. Death from Above. And now we have all the time in the world to finish it off. Battle is won. We pick up some more rewards. Morale improves yet again. Alright, now we need to save this one. Oh, but transfer the materials to the fleet, and I think we are... No, I can't deploy the satellite drone there, though I might do that at Carina. Since we're going to be that close anyway, and we are desperate need of materials. Speaking of desperate need of materials... we still need power. Gonna research that, and in fact we're gonna go straight up to... Actually, maybe we don't do that. So we can go and build the plus 30 power room. Once that's built, we can scrap the 20 power room and then build that in place. It's costing us some time, I will concede, but... Send Halcyon fleet. Alright. So this is, again, a weakish fleet. So we're going to take this out. We will, I think, deal with the weakest one first here. Yeah, deconstruct. And then we'll start taking advantage of it. Portal cannon. Focus beam, then flat cannon. Oh wait, our flat cannon's been disrupted. Well, ignoring that then, we're going to go disable your countermeasures, and then we're going to use somebody else to destroy you. Start working the smasher. There we go, bullseye. I was looking. We definitely had some way of killing him there. Alright, let's do some repair work on our engineering ship, since it seems to be taking a bit of a battering. Inflict the hull breach. Inflict the engines down. Portal. Flak. So double exploit in very quick order. Alright, let's go for meditation. The power of meditation gives us accuracy and evasion. And we can do it multiple times, presumably. Bullseye. Alright, stasis that one away for the moment. Critical condition. Repaired. Next, I think we're going to go for torture. Dimensional storm. This will cause critical condition on you. But we're okay with that. Let's fire at will. Autorize the hull, flak barrage. Put the engines down again. Knock the sensors off. I've only just noticed how the ships are getting beaten up as this goes on, which is a reasonably cool effect. Yeah, flak barrage, their engines are down. Okay, tons of materials, tons of stuff. Morale is back up. Don't like them one bit. Don't like them one bit, sir. Okay, we'll transfer a free crew. And we will leave the system. I think what we want to do now is we want to head to here, since we're so close. We'll transfer the dark matter and we will install another drone. This will take 1 day for Agen. Okay, and then we're going to look at this and upgrade the ability in 1 day. Yeah, this is worth doing if it's not going to take us too long, especially as it's going to take us a while to get out here. And then finally, we're going to upgrade this as well to increase its capacity. And the trilithium reactor is now online. This now means we can scrap this room. And then we can, once we get the materials in, build that third tier ship we badly need. Okay, let's return home. How close are we on materials now? 1200. Getting there. Also, morale being up is nice. We also have no active missions, which is fun. Okay, so we got the materials in. Let's get ourselves that tier 3 ship room sorted out. Next, let's go exploring, because you never know, we might find some things we're interested in. So explore, and explore. And we don't have enough materials to do other things. Materials replication 2. Let's actually cancel the chiral task here and upgrade this to the Mara task. Except you're now exploring the room. Actually, no, do that first. Exploring the room is not as important as that. Especially when we have another officer, an Agen officer, who can do this. Okay, so tier 3, tier 2, tier 2. And soon, stuff will happen. Continue to replicate materials. Gain some more materials, 6 experience points, and we can build more stuff out of that. Okay, more materials. I think this means we do want to keep exploring, actually. Materials are worth it if we can get them, so... And get Agen to do that as well. Okay, crisis occurred with one of your exploration teams. Agen is being faced with a duplicate version of themselves. The cadets are demanding an explanation. Agen, you're my first officer. This means you brawl it out. After an extremely violent brawl in which dozens of cadets died, Agen is able to expose the doppelganger. Oh dear. Well, cadet, chiral, Agen? Actually, why have we got you? We'll take this cadet instead. That's clearly better. Alright, deploy officers. Okay, so we have a couple of adult leeches. What are these weak to? These are weak to exposed. Not that I can do anything about that for the moment, so let's go irradiation. Didn't see that coming. You are bleeding. Exploits exposed. Doesn't cause it though. Shrapnel grenade. Ah, that inflicts exposed. Excellent. Our cadet's doing something. The cadet is also critical. I probably cared slightly enough to save the green shirts. Alright, exploit the exposed. Hope you can blind it. Nope. Let's go then for this. More irradiation. Critical condition. Shell shock. We stunned it. We can't do that for the moment though, so we're gonna have to keep trying to kill it. Laser pistol. Psychic space fever. All right, take it out. Expedition crew is able to do their job. Alright, well, we nearly lost this. We nearly lost the cadet. Nearly. So maybe this is why we want to be upgrading them. Something to think about, something to think about. Alright, well, rooms are being explored. Stuff is happening. We have one mission. The Tila colony is expecting some aid here. Alright, well, Chiral doesn't have anything to do right now, so let's give you the ablative field. Also, Debbie's leveled up. So we'll take the... I think we've got to go for the magnetic emitters and then also grab this, or we'll grab that later. So what's the least important thing we're doing right now? I suppose we've got 2 people making dark matter, so we can cancel Anion's task here. And then send the 2 of you on a mission to here just to try and recover it. So let's send you out. I suppose we can take our 2 tier 2 ships. We just have to change the captains a little bit. So let's put you in charge of that, and let's put You in charge of that. We will repair it before we go. We have enough dark matter for that. We have tons of dark matter all of a sudden. Launch the fleet. Okay, we've cleared the section, gained some more materials out of that. This does mean we can put some more trilithium reactors down, so we don't need to necessarily destroy another one. And it just gives us that bit of extra space, really. Okay, there we go, explore there. Okay, show location, we've got 66 materials out of that, and we have one more room we can explore. Oh, the Trull are back, and this one's going to attack us. Right, we sent both of our tier 2 ships away, didn't we? Oh, that was an intelligent idea. Who thought of that one? 2 days until we get the tier 3 ship. We have plenty of things in reserve. We may not have a lot of crew, though. So maybe we do a crew recruitment wave here. Yeah, Agen, recruit some more cadets. Could also build some more satellite drones. It's tempting because we actually are out of those. It takes the same amount of time to build 3 as it does to do that. Debbie can build one there, but we are going to have to use her in combat very shortly, so I'll have to leave that alone. Materials mine. We'll transfer the materials to the fleet, and we will evacuate the facility. That gives us enough crew to do this. It's a little worrying, but we will return home. Raider fleet incoming. So I think we'll deal with the Raider fleet and then we'll call that a video. So, what can we deploy here? So in terms of what we have the ACSS Wibbly stuff. We have the acceptable losses, the will, and the fix-it. So we'll take the fix-it. We'll assign Debbie to that. And we will assign the... We'll assign the will. Yeah, we need to assign that, unfortunately. All right. Let's also actually, before we do that, customize the fix-it. We do have some equipment, of course. Mega drones. We have a few resistances potentially. I should probably be thinking about putting some of these on our later ones, actually, rather than doing it with these. I think we'll be fine. Let's launch the fleet. And yep, we know that. We're going to repair them on the way out. Okay. So we have a couple of weakened ships, but hopefully not too weak. So sensors offline, exploit sensors offline. We don't need 2 things to do that. We'll take the triple shot. And we'll hope that that is going to be good enough. Right, this is again the usual sort of plan here, but we will have to keep the repair up, I think. Hull breach, flat barrage. And then, of course, the Mara ship. So we'll inflict that because sensors offline would be quite fun. I think we're going to cut that for a bit there, and we're going to engage. Okay. First off, stasis lock. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of a young chopper. Not effective. Did not work. Thankfully, they're also not hitting us. Let's go for a meditation boost to start with, because our Councillor Agen demands it. Next up, let's go for... Engines down. Flat barrage. Good dodging. You're going to have to start dodging quite well, in fairness, because otherwise we're going to have some problems. Let's try and knock your sensors off. Yeah, you badly need to hit things, but first off, exploit. Harpoon. Alright, all the sensors are down. some damage taken. One of them is vulnerable, and that will exploit, so I think we will go for the triple shot here. In fact, that should kill him. Because of that, I don't think we need to worry about that too much, so we're going to go for a... just a shot on this guy. Enrage. He's not dead, though. He should be dead. Torture. Not effective, and he's still alive. Alright. Let's go for this. Knock his engines down. There we go, now he falls. Exploit, and... let's go for this. Warp Atomic Structure number 1. Oh, it actually inflicts confusion, which is surprising. That's so unexpected, I don't actually have anything ready for this. Focused Beam. So, exploit has been done. Let's disable you. Flat Barrage. So we go with this. Okay, so this panics as well. Let's knock its engines out. Slow it down. Inflict the hull breach and vulnerable. Couple of things to exploit now. Portal cannon. Inflicts doesn't actually do anything here. Alright, let's use them up. Omega Drones 1. 700 per round. Alright, fair enough. Okay, now you're fully repaired. Let's go for the triple shot. So a little bit of exploitation from that. We'll do adaptive armor just to repair our ship. Broadside salvo. And while we may be vulnerable, we were not beaten. And from that, we are going to say... oh, are they going for... oh, thankfully that's not one of the ones we currently got set up, but we don't... actually, that is one of the ones we got set up. That's our fuel refinery. We have tons of fuel, though, so we're not too worried about that, but... but hey. Alright, so next time we will hope to build some tier 3 ships. We'll hope to send Marigen, Little Debbie and Agen in their upgraded fleets to deal with the Troll Alpha Spire. But we shall see what happens and what other shenanigans are inflicted upon us that require us to change our plan. So, until then, folks.